Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Wisdom Wednesday. And this week's topic is none other than teacher appreciation. As always, we always like to start off with a quote. And this quote today is from teacher Tammy Tomozali. I see you and all the hard work you put in every day for students. You are changing lives and making a difference every day. You matter. Imagine hearing that quote as a teacher, as a leader, as an educational leader. What does this do for you? Because I know for me, it gets me all in my feels because it's reminding me that I have an impact. I'm making impact every day. So let's get into today's session. I want to remind you that celebration is one of the pillars of the Qulture Academy LLC. And when we talk about celebrating, we not only acknowledge teachers for their vital role in society, but also how they contribute to a positive culture of learning and growth within our educational communities. And some reasons that we celebrate is because we want to provide recognition and appreciation. You do know that teachers play a pivotal role in shaping the future through education, and celebrating them is just a small way to recognize their hard work, their dedication, and the impact that they have on the lives of students every day. As we all know and are very familiar with the fact that teaching is very challenging and sometimes considered a thankless job. And so showing appreciation to your educators not only boosts morale, but it also reinforces and values the contributions that they make every single day. And for a lot of us, that includes the weekends as well. Another reason why we want to celebrate our staff is because it provides inspiration and motivation. Again, celebrating teachers serves as an inspiration to both each other as colleagues as well as to students. When teachers are celebrated for their achievements and commitments, it motivates them to continue to excel. And for students, students see what they see their teachers being celebrated. We always talk about modeling the expectation, and so why not do that in front of the students? That also helps to inspire budding teachers and teacher leaders because children model what they see, and it shows so much respect for the teachers and again for those that are aspiring to be teachers. Another reason why it's very important to celebrate teachers is for professional development and retention. And so when we recognize and celebrate teachers, we talk about the contributions that they make to their professional development and their retention in the field. When teachers feel valued and appreciated, they are more likely to stay in the profession. Celebrations also can provide opportunities for for teachers to share best practices, to break the barriers as it relates to collaborating with one another. And it also leads to continuous improvement in teaching quality. So I'm gonna pause there for a second because I know that was a mouthful. At the end of the day, celebration is so uber important to your staff. It helps them to feel valued, it helps them to feel appreciated when oftentimes they feel like they're not. So let's get into some ways that you can celebrate your teachers. And some of these ways I've actually done, I've got the receipts. I've done them. And when I say receipts, I mean I got receipts because I've actually done them, but I also have receipts because I paid I paid yeah, out of my budget. So let's talk about things that don't cost money and then let's talk about things that do cost money. Okay? So we'll group them into two categories. So the things that don't cost money are personal thank you notes or handwritten thank you cards. And this could be from students, parents, colleagues, administration. This is an opportunity for you to write a heartfelt thank you, tell a funny story, have them to remember an instance where the educator has bailed them out of something or has inspired them or motivated to see things in a different light. And that simple handwritten thank you note goes a very long way. It is a simple yet powerful way to express gratitude. And now we are all living in the digital age. If you haven't caught up, it's time for you to come on up higher and get caught up. And so one way that you could think about saying thank you is through a digital appreciation wall. And this could be comprised of photos, staff messages that are posted, videos, all expressing appreciation. One way to compile all of this is via a web page or a Google Drive folder or a Teams channel or a virtual bulletin board. Any way that you can have a digital display of all the heartfelt notes and thanks yous via video or post or all the things that I mentioned. Again, doesn't cost anything to do that. Another way that you could supply your teachers with some appreciation that doesn't cost much. It could be a virtual celebration. And so that way you could do like kind of remote or again hybrid type of situation where you host a virtual celebration with games and trivia and shout outs. Also, let's not forget that you can do staff spotlights in your newsletters that go out weekly. That's another way that you could do things for the very low cost of free. Now, it is time for us to get into some things that cost some money. And of course, nobody is telling you to break the bank. You can make people feel appreciated by not breaking the bank, but still spending some money. Okay. So one of the things that you could do and things that I have done, first of all, when I know my money is funny or I have a limited amount of money to spend, I always look to partner with someone, right? So I put in half, they put in half, so we can make it work. So I strongly, strongly, strongly recommend that you leverage your PTO and any local partnership and you'll leverage them to do a few things. One, you can hold a breakfast or a luncheon for your staff. You can partner with local vendors to do customized gifts. You could do a spa day, something that speaks to social emotional health. You could get someone to come in and do some exercise, some mindfulness activities. Of course, let me go back to the spa day because I don't know about y'all, but I like the spa. Okay, so you can have someone to come do some massages. Of course, hands and shoulders, just, up hands and shoulders, maybe a little face massage. Of course, you want to hear what your folks want, um, hear what makes them feel valued and appreciated. Because a lot of times, what we do, we make the mistake of just buying things because it's something that we want as leaders, but our educators don't want that. So I would even try to encourage you to think about conducting a survey, a little form. What are some things? What are your top three things that you enjoy? Something at the beginning of the year so you're not scrambling at the last minute to figure it out. But I digress. Anywho, partnering with your PTO and local partnerships are going to be crucial when it comes down to providing thoughtful gifts that cost a little something extra. And so here on the screen, You see some pictures, and yes, we have the little ruler, and because you help people to grow, and those play on words. Of course, who doesn't love a good old gift card to their favorite restaurant or bookstore, or just Amazon, things that they can get their own supplies, and just things for them to unwind. Those are also great things. I forgot to mention, because we're talking about free 99. Give out some coupons. Consider giving out some coupons. Who doesn't love a good coupon? Okay. You can give coupons to cover a class, like you physically as a leader covering a class for a teacher. You could give a coupon for leave when the buses leave, right? So sometimes teachers have to come in a little bit earlier or stay a little bit late because of their contractual time, but it would be nice to kind of give them out the door coupon. Um, just think about creative ways that don't cost a lot of money, but the gift of time, child, let me tell you, giving back some time to educators so that they can take care of what they need to is a gift that keeps on giving. Okay. I think I've given you a nice plethora of ideas to consider. But before we move on, if there are any other ideas that you want to brainstorm together, why don't you go ahead and book a strategy session with the culture strategist herself, Dr. Q. And you can do that by accessing the Calendly link posted here on the screen, as well as the virtual business card via the QR code. I want to thank you so much for your time, your energy, your listening ears as we embark and continue to embark on Wisdom Wednesdays. Thank you so much in advance. And if you get a chance, or when you get a chance, not if, when you get a chance, please like, subscribe, follow us on all the social media platforms. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on LinkedIn, and we are also on X, formerly known as Twitter, as the Qulture Academy LLC or Dr. Kiana Obeng. Either way you do it, find us, follow us, like, and subscribe, and get that strategy session in. Let me go back to that slide. Okay, it won't let me go back to the slide, but make sure you book you a strategy session. Again, you can do that by accessing this QR code here. And on this QR code, you will also find our Calendly link. It was great. It's always great to see your faces. Happy Wisdom Wednesday. Until next time, guys. Bye.